To continue. Here's the reminder.
Let's have a look about Josh Warrington.
It's simple as this: the person who gets in the ring with me is getting beaten. I move.
I've only got to beat one of them champions. I can get a ring magazine belt. I mean, you do become a legend, then you become a legend of British. Nice to have that legacy. World champion, 3 defences, 30 fights, 10 years unbeaten. So I don't want to stop there because the fire's still burning. And I believe I've been road, Manchester. You know, I've always boxed in front of big numbers. My legacy and me as a fighter, I wouldn't have been got out happy days, but it's what happens in the ring. This is the pinnacle of my career. No one ever thought in the boxing world thought I'd get to this stage, and all the big fights are there in front of me. I'm ready to take on the bigger names. It's going to be good to get back. It's been mentally testing. You know, there's been
knockout. London for the first time with no crowd and no title either.
Just landed a good right hand straight away. Sorry to interrupt you, Nick.
I tell you, he's shaking him up there early. The 7 stoppages, although a lot of people have been in with him say he carries plenty of power for Warrington because he tends to be a...
who are not the biggest of punchers or want to protect the hands either or. But it's all week where they're fighting for Josh Warrington, where he's not having to impress people and take chances unnecessarily. He usually has, as you've said, vociferous, wild, loud fans behind him by the... Oh, he's just been right uppercut from Lara.
Warrington. There were some raised eyebrows when this fight got made in the first place. There's no names on his record at all, but what he has got is a minute, but apart from that, he's won everything. He's put a 10-fight win streak together.
He needs to be careful. He's been caught 3 times now with big shots.
Not sure he wants to get drawn into a brawl. Oh, a bit of a surprise start here. When it was downgraded, no longer a world title fight. The featherweight scene. Talk about from a very, very explosive opening round here. Nice body shot as well from Lara.
Very heavy-handed, Lara.
Well, that is the thing that does jump out of his record. 21 wins and 14 of them inside. The ring 4 times in 2020 was into a gunfight because I don't think he outboxes shootout if he can. After there from Warrington.
I think the way Warrington started this round tells you that he was hurt in the previous round and he respects Lara's power.
Well, he certainly is bringing plenty of power, Lara, that is for sure. For skills and whether he can match him for speed and work rate and accuracy, those are very...
Angles but no real sort of skill set or experience that he's just been filing. It isn't.
Well, broad in the build-up. He sees this as a big opportunity, Mauricio Lara. Still looking around the big ones. It's better defensively from Warrington. And as you say, he is just unlocked, getting through with plenty of good shots of his own and will certainly outscore this guy once he gets that engine going.
I don't think either fighter is going to want to hold. We're going to see a lot more of this happening tonight.
Yeah, Warrington really starting to go through the gears here and taking Lara with him, it has to be said. But this isn't well as well. It's been well, he got the way
about working and out fighting this Mexican. He just needs to now get his act together, get out and do it.
Yeah, and I think we saw him winning his first title at Commonwealth that night. That's always just moved up to the next level. Here, he's got to deal with a live opponent. Changing night for him.
Body and then head. This is an opponent that Josh Warrington could look very, very good against if he's careful. He doesn't have to pressure and will keep coming on to him. He doesn't want to hold him, he just has to be careful.
Start to discourage him. Use that speed, use that hurtful punching. But as you say, he's always got to watch what's coming. What you want to do? foot slick.
Change corkscrew jabs up Warrington with opportunities, but to bite down, outfight him and actually push him back, he'll have things more his own way to be. And he's being made to fight a fight that he probably would prefer not to.
Last 10 seconds of this round then. Well, all a bit crude there, going in from Lara. It's Josh Warrington. Next, is it Kanju? Is it Navarrete? Well, got to take care of the guy in front. I've already said about him, but Lara is given a pretty decent account of himself.
He has. He throws a lovely left hook to the body as well. Really nice the way he throws it. Give the shot as a safe edge. We'll make it a bit more, you know, for someone of Warrington's caliber and stature at the moment. This should become a bit of an easier fight at the moment because he's very easy to read, in my opinion. Lara
got caught there. Some south of the border.
I went up and spoke to him about the fuss. He knows he's got a narrow window in his peak years. He wants to save as much as he's got in the engine for the big names, but
he's hurt.
I think he's been hurt there, you know.
He's hurt, Chris.
He really was.
Sorry to interrupt you, but he's hurt. He looked like he hurt Lara, but he got caught with a left hook at the same time.
Oh, he's got caught again, and he's in real trouble here, Warrington. Another left hook comes in, and there could be a huge shock brewing here in Northwest.
Legs are not his own. He's not steady on his legs.
And he's caught again. Oh, those left hands. Down he goes. And Mauricio Lara is on the threshold of a huge shock. Warrington's all over the place. Those legs are completely gone. I don't know. Warrington's still got 20 seconds to deal with here. And he's all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. Now he's still somehow upright.
He needs to take a knee. He needs to just take the knee.
Absolutely.
Take the knee.
Last few seconds of the round, can Warrington survive? Howard Foster's given him every chance, but he's absolutely out.
The referee needs to stop the fight.
Oh, he's given him a big hand there, Howard Foster. He's helped him out. He can barely get back to his corner.
With the fever and the fire that we normally see, and as a result he's allowed Lara opportunities that he otherwise wouldn't have. Really buzzed, and it was because he didn't start fast enough. He didn't really respect his opponent's power. He thought he was going to be able to walk through him, probably in the same way that as a result he weathered that storm, had to dig in and go through the most torrid 12 rounds of his career. Warrington described that fight as one he really enjoyed. He's not enjoying this tonight. No way.
No.
And I think it'll be quick. I think any other stop straight away.
His legs aren't there. His legs are not there.
He hasn't recovered.
There's no way he's going through this. It does land a left hook, but this is just a gunfight now.
He's too brave and won't take a step back.
He's rugged, he's durable, and he's just hunting him down.
The corner is shouting the right advice. Get away. Just get on your bike and box. Don't.
Heralded underdog has had Josh Warrington on the floor and in a world of trouble, and I agree with both you guys. Any other scenario,
if Lara doesn't finish it this round, he'll kick himself.
yes, he'll never have a chance like this. Look at this.
A minute longer than I expected him to last after seeing the first 20 seconds of this round. Tight as he can.
You said, Paul, if he doesn't finish him off here, what a missed opportunity.
He hurt Lara. I don't think it was particularly obvious, but the Mexican's leg suddenly went flat off. Just that little this out, it was going to be Josh Warrington. His strength, conditioning, his will, his heart, a second to none. And listen.
And what comes next is Warrington breaks Lara's heart.
Nation there, Lara, just a few seconds ago. As you say, Warrington, if he gets through this round, it will give him huge confidence. And what will it do to the psychology from Mauricio Lara's perspective? He had his man on the floor and seemingly beaten, and yet
Lara a couple of times on the way in. Maybe it was that shot going out to Lara's legs and he wasn't able to close the gap in the same way. I think it was could well have been that left hook to the temple. He just saw the legs of Lara soften, and that may have just given Warrington the life.
a fight that I don't think too many people have, actually without a title on. A lot stronger in what's coming, that's for sure. Warrington got clipped on the way back.
Very lazy, Lara. And it could have had this fight won in the last round.
Fans for granted again after this period is over.
No, we spoke about the lack of fans. Lara would have closed the show then.
close the show, whether he wasn't able to, wasn't allowed to. But certainly, defensive opportunities will still come, while Warrington is still more static than he was. But the truth of the matter is, since the first bell, his feet have looked so much slower than they were against.
Time has caught him. Sorry to interrupt you, Chris, but it's another problem looming here for Warrington. Now, Mauricio Lara, but every time he lands clean, it just seems to send the... And Warrington is getting straight down Main Street again. He's in a bit of trouble again.
It's never 1-2. 1-2 at the same speed because he's hurt, I think, as well. Same way he was thinking when he was.
Do you know, Paul, I was just thinking exactly the same thing. You can't...
Your brain's, you know, it's a concussion. You struggle remembering this is all autopilot, what I'm seeing at the moment, in my opinion.
I'll tell you what it's reminding me of. It's reminding me of another fight that Howard Foster was Frotch on the floor at the end of the first.
Frotch that he didn't remember much from after it.
I'll tell you, Warrington's been caught somewhere in China. Can shoot.
Convinced though, Nick, that Warrington just wouldn't have at the start. He's tried to kind of pick and move and do all the things that he doesn't normally do. He's normally all outworks you out of the opportunities, and as a result being caught cold and hurt. And for the rest of the fight, even if he sees it out, he'll never truly recover from being hurt.
He also wouldn't have gone into... It's not looking the best at the moment for him.
That's for sure. He's caught. But that engine, I mean, the one thing with John, this motor on him, it's never got started. He's been stuck on the grid in this fight. Seems to be an awful lot behind these punches that are coming in from Warrington.
To what a champion he is.
Become a question of somehow find a way to get through this. Give a lot of credit to Lara here. He's never been able to impose himself.
The majority of Mexicans better than advertised. I think what Chris was fans, along with the inactivity, just assuming because you're the best and the champion, and he is the best and he is the champion, or even though he's vacated, that he will just walk through this. He's took his eye off the ball, I think, and I've got a bit of sympathy for him for.
But you know what? If there's one sport that doesn't brook tough. If you pay the price, that's your hard luck. He's still trying to make. Isn't it amazing that he's still standing? But Lara's still threatening, still dangerous.
I think we can all agree he hasn't recovered since the fourth round.
Completely where he is at this. Convince whoever off at this stage that everything's okay and he can work his way back into this. But you're right, he is fighting off instinct. He's still picking shots. He's still trying to find something. But Lara massively in the ascendancy, and he can start to unravel Warrington here. I don't know how much there is at this stage.
I had the fight once nowhere near this level. I was fighting against Conroy McIntosh, and I put him down on the feet, and I still to this day don't remember the last 4 rounds. The week later, he put Darren Barker,
wasn't there? Yeah.
A heavy puncher, and I still to this day the last 4 rounds of the fight.
Did you ever watch it back?
No.
Bet you didn't.
No, I don't remember it.
I don't think Josh Warrington's going to be watching this back either. Sat in the dressing room wondering what had happened. Last 20 seconds of that, him get through to the end of the round.
Favour. A horse. He's took far too many shots, Josh Warrington, compared to what he normally does.
There we go again, and another left hook, and he's been shaken by that.
Legs are gone.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you something.
He's got to step in.
Yeah, he's gone again, left hook, and I don't think he's going to get up from that. And if he does, it's got to be stopped. Yeah, it's waved off all over. Josh Warrington's perfect record.
Won't be a rematch. There probably won't be anyone with any authority who will want to fight Lara.
But as an old man, he'll be able to look back and say that he dethroned the undefeated Josh Warrington, who was on a hell of a streak. And well, whether we see Mauricio Lara again, that is the way he did it. Paul, we know Josh Warrington normally comes out the traps. He was out of sorts, landed a couple early, but really he was caught cold. And
yeah.
I know your opinion of this is that
that's what I believe. That's my opinion. And this round here now, it's painful to watch back now. He should never have been allowed to walk back to the corner the way he did. And the minute the 5th round started and he came out, within 30 seconds you could tell he had not recovered at all. These shots he's taken, for me, are unnecessary shots where he shouldn't have been in there. But hindsight's great, you know, looking back at what happened, but I think he could have saved the man, and who knows what mentally that will do to Josh Warrington, who now has to try and come back again and brush it off as if it was nothing. But he'll be devastated tonight. He'll be sobbing, and he'll probably have to get the checkup, to get stitched up. And I just didn't like watching. I didn't like seeing that. These shots, you know, I'd have liked to have seen it stopped a lot earlier. He didn't need to take this last one, which does the damage and knocks him out now. You know, I'd seen enough, and the fact that he didn't have his belt says it all to me. Well, you're not saving a champion from losing his belt.